Okay, I have got dinner cooking real quick, but I wanted to talk about this before I forgot about it. These are packer pellets. What it is a big cube of dehydrated alfalfa, and the reason I get this is because sometimes I have rabbits that will dig through their food and it will fall through the bottom of the cage. These are the regular pellets that you get for rabbits that have everything in them that they need. They're fortified. They have grain in them. They have, a lot of times they have lactobacillus in them. Now these don't have any of that. All they have is alfalfa. You can get packer pellets that are supplemented with grain, because this is what you take into the high country in your saddle packs when you're going camping or hunting, because they're certified weed-free, so you're not taking pernicious weeds into the wilderness, and because they're light and less bulky than hay. So you can take all the hay you need for your horses in this form. I prefer to get the one that is fortified with grain, but my local feed store only had this at the moment, so it'll have to do. So I have a doe who keeps scooping out all her food. It doesn't matter how little I give her. I can give her a quarter cup and she's scooping it out. That's because this is bindweed, which if you have mulch, you have bindweed. The thing is, I don't mind having bindweed. This is my rabbit's current favorite food. So if I go out to weed the garden or weed around the trees and I pull this up, I stick it in with my rabbits and they eat it all. So instead of being frustrated, so a lot of people have asked, well, with your hay or with your mulch, I have problems with bindweed. I'm like, well, I don't really have a problem with it because my rabbits eat it. So I just consider that I'm out there pulling hay rather than pulling weeds. So there's bindweed, and this is comfrey. And this year I grew it out in the open just to see who would eat it. The ducks adore it. They'll go for it before they go for anything else. The chickens don't like it, and the rabbits adore it too. So as far as the experiment with livestock liking comfrey, the goats love it too. So everything except the chickens. So that article that I did a video on that was on using comfrey for hay, he said the chickens don't like it, and so far my chickens don't like it, but everything else does. They eat it straight down to the ground. As long as I keep it watered, it just comes right back up. So I do not use this if I have weaned babies or nursing mothers. So anything that is getting bigger and I want it to get bigger faster, I do not use these, because they will have slow growth. They will be stunted if you use just this. The little pellets are designed to help them to be at the peak of health. That being said, if they're not nursing, this seems like a pretty good bet to me, because I don't need them to be growing, and I'm not just giving them this, I'm giving them everything else that I'm gleaning. But I have had bad results with this if I have a nursing mom or a pregnant doe or babies that are just coming up. Anything that you want to be gaining weight or that's under strain from some other biological process, don't give them these. Or give them one of these to chew on in their pen. They'll just sit and gnaw on it. It doesn't matter how irritated they get with it, they can't push it through the cage. But if you need them to be growing fast, give them access to these too. And I think that's all I had on that.